Oh my God, guess what?
What?
It's a new year.
I know. We should have our party hats on. I'm super excited about
Me too.
2024.
Me too. I am so super excited and super pumped about all that's ahead of us. And
Yes.
I was just thinking, like, there's so many events, there's so many things happening, there's so much excitement. New year, new you, new ideas.
Yeah.
You know what we need?
Lots of pitch decks and
Yes.
videos.
And we've heard from people that have taken our course that
Mhm.
they kind of like the way we do our pitch decks. And in fact, we've heard it from inventor relations people who have met with people that use our framework.
Right, right.
And I thought 2024, we should tell people what we do. What
Yeah. Yeah. Give it like as a New Year gift,
as a
like start
gift.
the New Year off great.
Yeah. And you don't have to do what we do.
No.
For a long time, we were reluctant to share it, but it's a new year. It's a new you. Here we go. Let's do it.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, okay. So start off with the first slide would be confidential slide, meaning we write confidential on it, nice and big. You can write something else onto about rights reserved, copyright, those kinds of things. But the main thing is writing confidential and having your information, name, company name, email, phone number, those kinds of things on there. And then you could also keep that information going throughout the slide, like really small in the corner or something
Yeah.
if you want to. I think that's always good.
I think it's smart. That way, if the slides get separated, you can be like, oh, that's still that.
Yeah, yeah. So true.
I think the next slide should be the tee up slide. That's what we do. It's why you chose what you chose. It's kind of a little background information. It builds the story a little bit and it sets it up for the sizzle video that's coming up next.
Yes, and the video is so exciting. And that is where all the fun is shown in the video. So you can embed the link, like, so you just push a button and the video plays right there in your slide. But it's also great to have it up another way on your computer in case something happens and it doesn't want to play in your slide, because that has totally happened before. Yes,
Once.
yes. In your video, make sure that you are showing people having fun playing your game or your toy or whatever it is, and you're showing the steps as well of how to play. So that's important.
Totally. And then
Mhm.
the next slide is going to be the marketing slide. So we play the video and then we follow it up with, why does this concept matter? What trend is going on that you've incorporated in the concept? What universal life experience does it connect with?
Mhm.
Uh, why is this game going to be fun and why are people going to relate to it? Images, maybe just even sometimes I do data points. And this is really like, this is a great concept and this is why.
Yeah, you have to tell them why or why it's fitting, right? And then next is the concept side. So think about, or slides. This could be one slide, it could be two. A couple times we've had three, but we try to keep it to two. And think sell sheet or back of the box, all the information about the game that people need to know, the contents, the age, the how many players, the time it takes, also quick, simple how to play, right? 1, 2, 3 steps, right? So if you can't fit that all on one slide because you don't want it to be a jumble mess, separate it into two slides, no problem. Have one slide be the contents with the information of who can play, how to play, when to play, time, those kinds of things. And then the second slide, do a quick 1, 2, 3. And I would say try to not have too much copy on there. And that means lots and lots of words, all right? So minimize the words and then show some images. Product images of
Definitely.
people playing are fantastic. So
Yeah.
even if you got to like zoom in and show like where a piece might move or something like that, I think that's helpful.
Super helpful.
Um, mhm,
And don't put, like April said, don't put all the words on the slides that you're going to say.
mhm.
Put them in your notes, put them somewhere else. Pictures, things that are exciting. A big slide of words is not exciting.
No, no, no.
So then after the product concept slide comes the summary slide. And that's going to be bullet points, right? It's going to be quick, pop, pop, pop. Why is it unique? Why will it sell? You're building the argument for why they should sign it. You're trying to make it easy. It's a little bit of that little corner part of your sell sheet. If you think back to that, but it's just really like tot, 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 and a picture of the product. And it's like, isn't it amazing?
Yes, yes. And then you're totally helping them sell it and pitch it into the next meeting with all of this great information. And that summary slide really, really helps, I find.
Totally.
Yep. And then you just close it out with a thank you slide, a big thank you. I don't know, maybe a fun image there. And of course, having your your information is super, super important. And I think this is great because even just on a meeting I was on actually yesterday, a company liked a game and they were trying to figure out the best way to sell it internally. And they asked me, what is some extra information that I can help sell this internally? And
Yeah,
so when you've got a pitch deck, that really, really helps. So
absolutely. Because you're not going to be there to say all the things.
right,
Which
exactly.
is also why I like to put the things I say in the notes because they can read them. I'm not trying to make it a secret. I write notes. Here, feel free to use them when you pitch it internally.
Yeah, yeah, that's always good.
And that's the pitch deck. It's just
That's the pitch
pop,
deck.
pop, pop. Super simple.
Oh, and something else we want to add is we don't just have it all be blank white. If we have a theme, we've got like a nice strip of that theme on each slide on the top, or maybe there's something on the bottom, but it's a nice, like make it aesthetically nice and pleasing to the eye, right? Or add some color or something to it. So it's not just these white slides with some images and bullet points.
Yeah.
That
So,
would be fun. That's not fun.
but I think if you use this format, feel free to use it. Feel free to just keep doing what you're doing. We use it for about a 5-minute pitch, right? So it goes quickly. And so you can pitch a product and just be like, pop, 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 on to the next one.
Mhm.
It keeps us pretty efficient and keeps us on track because we are following along too. So
Right, right, exactly. And when honestly, when you have like tons and tons of games out there, you're like, wait, was this the game they get 5 cards or 6 cards? Or is this, do they start at age 7 or 8? Or like, you know your games, but sometimes when you're pitching like a dozen in at the same time, it gets crazy. So
that key fact just leaves you, like the name of the person you're pitching to.
just gone. Just gone. Oh my goodness. All right.
Anyway, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
I hope you guys appreciate the pitch deck, and I hope you guys have a fantastic year. This is the start of it.
Yeah.
All right. Bye, guys.